Why in the world would Moses follow God for 40 years in a hot desert? Why? Because they knew this truth. The truth is this: God will keep us where we are to kill the bad in us. God will keep us where we are to kill the bad in us. Numbers 26 and 65 says this: the Lord had said to his children, they will all die in the wilderness. Not one of them survived except Caleb and Joshua. What was happening there? That 40 years they were going around in circles. God used those 40 years to get rid of the bad, to weed out the bad within their heart and life. And you know what? He does the same thing with us. Some of you are saying, Randy, I'm sick and tired of the rut that I'm sick and tired of going through the same old. Randy, I'm sick and tired. I keep you don't know what's going on with my wife. You don't know what's going on with my husband. You don't know what's going on with my children. You don't know what's going on with my job. Randy, I'm sick and tired of just going around and around doing the same thing over and over again. Can I remind you of something? Remember this: God will keep testing us until we get an A. God will keep testing us until we get an A. Deuteronomy 8:2 says, remember how the Lord your God led you through the wilderness for these 40 years, humbling you and testing you to prove your character. You know why they were there 40 years? It took 40 years for them to finally pass the test. It took 40 years for God to kill the bad within them. You want to know why you keep taking the same test over and over again? Why you keep facing the same struggles over and over again? Because you got a C the first time, you got a B minus the second time, you got a B plus the third time, and God's waiting for you to get an A. And some of you need to quit fighting the rut that you're in. You need to quit fighting the circles that you're in and say, you know what? How about this time when I take the test, I'm going to make an A. In fact, I'm going to go for 100.